Hello everybody and welcome to one more episode of Promovic's webinar. We are very happy that you have chosen to tune in with us today for this walkthrough on our connectivity, our Bluetooth displays. So thank you for that. The agenda for today is as follow. We are around 45 minutes in time for this webinar, and we will go through the explanation of the displays and what the connectivity can be used for on a daily basis, the advantages of connectivity, service and error codes on the displays, and the advantages when you have the connectivity in service cases. And lastly, we will have a questioning round. So if you have anything that you will need to have more focus on some of the topics today, please don't hesitate to just write to us in the questioning round last in the meeting. Yes, so that was the agenda, and another thing, that is my good colleague Carsten Sandahl, who has tuned in with us today. He is International Service Manager.
Yes, I am.
And welcome, Carsten.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for using your time today with us.
Thank you.
So and myself, my name is Mads Emil, and I'm a sales manager here at Promovic. So yes, let's get started. So connectivity, we have 4 topics we would like to go through today: the Connect Plus display, the Graphic Slim display, the graphic display, and the app function. So yes, so that's the main part we will go through today. Connect Plus and Graphic Slim is, if we start with the Connect Plus, you have maybe seen that on a lot of our bikes, our products already. It's this one, as I said before. The other one, Graphic Slim, is something that you haven't seen before because it's a new display that will go into the market around mid 2023. So we will see more and more products with this display in that season. Yes, but let's start with the Connect Plus. The Connect Plus display is a very, very simple display. It is rubber coated. It has 3 buttons, on and off button in the downside here, and an arrow up and an arrow down to navigate. And I can just turn it on here. When you turn it on, you have a blue indicator telling you how much power you have left on the battery. And when you touch the arrow up, it will turn green and indicate what assist level you would like to use. And it will go back to the blue battery power after a while. The arrow up and arrow down has a double function, which means when you hold the button arrow up for 2 seconds, you will turn on the light. Is that right, Carsten?
That's correct. Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah. The arrow down is when you hold that in for 2 seconds, you will have a walk assist. And important to say, only if the product has walk assist. Our mid-drive engines, not all of them has walk assist. There is some variations. Yes, I think that covers pretty much the basics on the Connect Plus. So let's go to the next one, Graphic Slim, the new product in the family of the connectable displays. It is. I'm just going to turn it on here. Sorry, guys. There we go. And yes, the Graphic Slim is a product in between the two models here, where you have the basic and the graphic display with a big screen solution here. This one is connectable, and you have a small screen showing speed, how far you have driven on the current trip.
Yeah, and you have some indication of which assist level
assist
you're in,
levels, of course,
and,
yes. And the speed that you have, what's that called, Carsten?
average speed.
Average speed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And how much power left on the battery. You have an arrow up to choose from the what assist level you would like to use. You have a menu button right here on the side to navigate through the different menus, where you can see average speed, maximum speed, and the current trip. You have the range left on the battery from how much battery power you have left, and you have the total, the odometer also. And back to the front screen.
Yes. And again, of course, the arrow up and arrow down button has a double function as the Connect Plus display, and it's the function are the same. Arrow up, and you hold that, it turns on the light, and arrow down activates the walk assist on bikes that have walk assist function.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, and last but not least, the graphic display. When we are talking connectivity, it's actually not a connectable display. The graphic display is a display your customer can choose. If they don't desire to connect the mobile phone, then they can take the graphic display, which has this big screen solution, and you have a lot of information on screen when you turn on the system. So, but it has almost the same functions as the Connect Plus. I will come back later on the small details in what it can do. Yes. And then we will talk about the app function. When you are connecting your mobile phone to the systems, that basically gives your customers and the user a much more deep and good, how to say that, way to choose a different driving mode, which meaning that you can choose from. Normally, you can only choose, let's say, 5 assist levels. When you connect your mobile phone, you can go into a driving mode, meaning that you can both drive in an eco mode, a speed mode, a set distance, and a torque mode, which I will talk about later. The eco mode, if you choose that mode, then when you go in the first assist level, then you will go from 0 up to top speed with a low boost of assist. When you go to the second assist level, you will go with a little more help from 0 up to top speed. And the higher you go in the assist level, the more boost effect you will get from 0 to the top speed. And if you choose the speed mode instead, then you will go from 0 to 7 kilometers an hour in the first assist level, but it will help you with full assist with all the power that the system can give you from 0 to 7. And when you go to second assist level, it will help you from 0 to 14 kilometers an hour. And the higher you go, the closer you get to the top speed. But it will, in each assist level, help you with full speed. Yeah. And last but not least, the set distant or take me home function, as we also call it, is a very, very good mode where you can, with good confidence, say, okay, today I'm going to use my bike for riding, and this is just an example, 70 kilometers today, and I will just make sure that I will not run out of gas, or so to speak, do not have more power on my battery. Then you can set your target for 70 kilometers, and you will make sure that that you will not run dry. And you will reach your daily goals. So for some customers, it's very, very useful to have this if they maybe have some bad legs, or if they're not so strong. Yes. Another thing, if you just can go back to the front screen again, thank you guys. Then we also have the power meter. The power meter is, I can just show you. Maybe guys, if you can go to one of the next, and one more, please. Thank you. The power meter is the red indicator, which is going around the current speed. The power meter is showing how much power are you using on the system right now, but it's also showing when it would be beneficial to change gears. So, for example, if you go in first gear, then the power meter will go up. But when you don't have any more rotating RPM in the system, then the power meter will go down again, and then it's time to take the next gear, and it will show you again and again until you reach the top speed, or you don't have any more gears, when it will be the right time to take the next gear.
Yeah, so it's an indicator of how you ride as economical as possible.
Yeah.
To get as much out of your battery as possible.
Yeah. And you need to tell your customers about this, because I believe that a lot of customers maybe don't know how they can use this, but it is a good function that can save you a lot of power and give you a good riding experience where you have this solid RPM all the time on the system.
Yeah.
Yes. Then we have the error code indicator. Maybe you, Carsten, can give some.
I can explain that. Yes.
Some info here.
The error code indicator in the app is will indicate with both an numeric error code and an explanation in text that what error code the system has found. I will come more into this later, but this is also one of the key function in our app, that it actually tells us what the error is. Yep. And besides what error code and the other thing, or the three things we had just described, it of course has a lot of other features, such as a light and a watch and different other things. But that's more common functions that
Exactly.
that we won't go further into in this one.
it has all the normal functions, and we will not use so much time on that today. Of course, guys, again, the questioning round. If you really have some questionings for how the watch is working or how the power is turned on and off, don't hesitate, just write it. But we will not dive so deep into it because we think that the already explained functions will give the best value for you and your customers. So yeah, okay. Yes. As already explained, the different driving modes with the eco mode going from 0 to top speed with different variations of torque, as we talked about a minute ago. Then we had the speed mode, which took you from 0 to different speed levels, but with full assist, as we talked about a minute ago. Then we had, and I promised you to tell you more about that, the torque mode. The torque mode can be used for mid-drive engines that has a built-in torque sensor. So what is a torque sensor? A torque sensor is a mechanical function that is built in the engine that can feel how much power the user is putting into the pedals. And now that is set, when we can control the torque sensor through the app, then we can also say, okay, in first assist level, I would like the torque sensor to be not so sensitive.
Sensitive, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I would like as a user to put a lot of power in the pedals to get the motor working, or give me some feedback power. And again, if I go to the second, third, or fourth assist level, it will be more and more. Say it again.
Sensitive.
Sensitive. Thank you. My words is just not so good today, but it will be more and more sensitive the higher you go in the assist level. So again, if you have a customer that says that is informing you, my legs is not the strongest one, or I have a bad knee, or it could be something like that, then the torque function will very, very much benefit a customer who has these needs. Yes. The take me home function, as we talked about before, is to make sure that you're not running dry halfway through the day and your trip. Then cruise control is something that we have not talked about yet, but cruise control is not something we have on the Connect Plus displays. Cruise control is something you get exclusively on the graphic display. And turn it on here. Cruise control is a function that can be used when you're driving at the bike. I can't actually not show it here, but it's very easy to use. When you are pedaling, then you can boost your system with turning the throttle here. When you are turning the throttle and you are riding the bike, then there will come a percentage from 0 to 100% below in the screen. And the more you twist the throttle, the higher the percentage will go. And when you hit the target speed that you would like to go and not higher, then you will push the mid button here, and then it will set the speed to not go faster than this target. To default this, you will just push the mid button again, or stop the bike. Then it will default, and you will start from normal mode again. Yes, So cruise control, when can it be used? It could be used with if you're driving with a person that do not have an electric bike, and you will get this sensation of driving faster all the time than the person that you are driving with. It could also be used if you are driving with small kids, and they can of course not go so fast. Then the cruise control is very good to use. Cargo bikes, if you have a cargo bike that and you're going in a crowded place and need to navigate a lot, then it's also very nice to set this speed and just cruise around, have a good time.
Yes,
Exactly. And last but not least, the power meter. And the power meter was to indicate when it would be good to change gears, and also of course to show how much juice the system is using right here, right now. So exactly, that was the advantages. Yes, and now Carsten, it's your turn.
Yes.
To explain about the service.
I will do that. I will tell some more about error codes as I promised earlier, starting out with explaining how we can see the error codes on the Connect Plus display, the first one we mentioned. And again, I'm just going to turn it on. The way error codes are shown in this display is that all of the blue LEDs will flash a number of times to indicate the registered error code. For example, it could be 4 times, then it would flash all 5 LEDs 4 times, then a little pause, and then flash 4 times again. And it will continue this way until the error code has been resolved and is there no more. It will often take a restart of the system, turn off, turn on again. And again, if the error is still there, it will begin flashing again. And again, it's important to know that it's not an error code if it's only the first one blinking. Then it's an indication of, for example, that it don't have the right communication with the battery or the controller. So all 5 LEDs should flash if it's an error code. Yes. And in the that was the when it stands alone, the Connect Plus. If we connect it to an app on the phone, it will, as I said before, it will show up in the bottom of the screen, stating it's an error code 4, low battery voltage. So we are both informed what the number of the error code is, and we are told in text what the problem is, what the error code is. So already there we are helped in trying to resolve the issue. When it's a low battery voltage, it will be something about the battery. Maybe it's not charged, maybe the connection is not so good, but we know it's around the battery that we need to look to resolve this issue. Yes, and also in the app we can go to the service page. In the app we do that by pressing the settings in the lower right side of the screen, and then pressing service in the top right. And here we can see again that the last registered error code on the system is error code 4, low battery voltage. We can also see the state of health on the battery, and we can see some different statuses on, for example, a brake status. If that was fitted, we can see if the walk assist is active, and we can also see if the light is turned on in this one. Yeah, and then we are able to access an error code log where we can see which error code has been registered on this phone, the phone that we are using here. will show what error codes has been registered by using this phone, and only when this phone has been connected to the system. So it's not showing errors that has occurred when the phone has not been connected.
Exactly. So, and when a customer comes to your shop or your work shop, then it's important to say to the customer, can you just show me your phone, because maybe not you can find this this error code in the service map here, but you cannot just connect a phone.
No, you will have to see it on the customer's phone they use to connect with the app. So that's important to remember. Yes. Yes. Yeah. On the graphical display, we also have the opportunity to see error codes. On this one, it reads on the lower screen, low battery voltage. We don't have a number, but again, we are told in words what the error is. So again, we are already there much wiser on what it is we're looking for. So again, we know that we have to look at the battery or the connection from the battery to resolve this issue. And we also have a menu that we can access where it says the last error on this system is low battery voltage. So that's very easy and very useful in order to troubleshoot on bikes coming in on the workshop with any issues or any errors.
And that's right, and that is what we like.
Yeah.
To have a quick, clean, and fast service on our products, and it's something that is very easy to use and navigate in when you connect the products from Promovic.
Yeah, and that's the advantages of the connectivity. It is that it's easier to find out what is the error, what is the issue with these bikes, and then you save time on the workshop. Time is money, and then we're good to go much faster than if we had to measure different things. With this system, we are told what is wrong in a better way than with earlier systems.
That's totally right. I have now, guys, there's coming some commercials from our last webinar where we talked about Bike Lookup 2.0. If you haven't seen that, go in and see that very fast, because when we are talking about the Connect Plus, as Carsten explained before, and it's showing a error code and it's flashing all the dots here, then you maybe don't know what the error code stands for.
Yeah, if it just flashes, then you would have to look it up somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, in the Bike Lookup.
In the Bike Lookup.
In the Bike Lookup. Very, very easy to use, and you will have a full view of all the components that is compatible with the systems when you go to the Bike Lookup. So please, guys, use that in the future. And another thing, Carsten.
Yes.
Of course, you can swap and choose these displays as you like. They are, totally.
They are compatible. Yes.
Compatible. Yeah.
The only thing to remember is that the graphical display is not connectable.
No, and that is a fact.
That is a fact.
Yeah. Yes. So that was the service. We have talked about advantages of that. We have talked about how to use and navigate through all the functions on this Connect Plus family. Yes, so we are in the end of the program for today, and I would like, on behalf of me and Carsten, to say thank you for now, and of course the whole Promovic team. I would also like to say thank you for tuning in today and use time with us. So we will look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode here at Promovic webinar. So thank you for today. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.